Why, hello there. I am doing a really fun photo shoot today. As you can tell by the title, this makeup and hair is completely inspired by the Tim Burton version of the White Queen from Alice in Wonderland. I really love that character. Anne Hathaway is so graceful and so pretty, and I love the contrast of the white hair with the dark brows. So once I got this wig, I had to recreate this look. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. If you guys want to see how to get this look, please keep on watching. I'm starting off with my OCC Lip Tar Primer, which is upside down, good job me. And I use this to make sure my lips are moisturized before I put on any liquid lipsticks. And then I'm using my Urban Decay Primer Potion on my eyes. Next, I'm taking my Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Outlaw and using that as a base for my eyes. I'm patting it on the outside corner of my eye with the applicator, then blending it out right away using my finger, because once this stuff dries, it does not move or blend. And I'm repeating that step on my inner corners as well. Now for my favorite Wet n Wild palette called Hemporary Solutions. This has been my go-to palette for colorful eyeshadow for a long time. And I'm using the red shade, and I'm going to go over Outlaw to make the color even more intense. Using my Nubian 2 palette from Juvias Place, I'm taking this color here named Jezebel and adding that into my crease and my inner corners. This helps add more dimension to the look. Next, I'm going to use Sugarpill's Tako eyeshadow. This is my favorite white matte eyeshadow. And I'm patting that in the middle of each eye, then I'm going to blend it out into the red. And then using the lightest shade in the Morphe 35O palette, I'm going to blend out my edges. And then just blend until your arm falls off. And taking Jezebel again, I'm going to use that on my lower lash line. For foundation, I'm using Kat Von D in the shade Light 42 and this Real Techniques face brush. I applied it right on my face and then I buffed it out with the brush. I was kind of racing against the sun that day because in order to get the light that I wanted for the photo shoot, I had to wait until just before the sun started to go down. So if it looks like I'm rushing or if I'm in a bit of a hurry, that's probably why. As if I wasn't pale enough already, I used my Naked Skin Concealer in Fair Neutral and my Beauty Blender to blend it out. Then I put on some mascara. It doesn't really matter what you use because you'll just be applying false lashes on top anyway, and I just used some CoverGirl mascara. Now I'm using my Baby Bat Beauty Highlighter in Starlight, which is my favorite. And I'm contouring using the darkest shade in my City Color contour palette. Normally, I don't go this crazy on my face, but like I said before, I was in a rush, so I'm going a little quick here. I also contoured the sides of my forehead. Now to make sure my makeup stays put, I'm using my Skindinavia setting spray. For my brows, I'm using my tried and true Anastasia Dip Brow in Granite and a little angled brush from Morphe. You guys are always asking me for a brow tutorial, so here you go. I do a lot of blending, as you guys can see, and I find that using less product is a lot better because it's easier to add onto what you've already drawn rather than just wiping it all off and starting again. Now I'm using some blush from Wonderland Makeup in the shade Tainted. Now time for my wig. I used 2 wig caps for this one because my natural hair is so dark. I put a mesh black cap on first, then a skin-colored one on top to hide the color of my hair. Then I just messed around with the position and the parting until it looked good. Now for my lips, I'm going to use Kat Von D's liquid lipstick in the shade Vampira. Vampira? I make the weirdest faces when I put on lipstick, I swear. Now I did end up putting 2 coats of this lipstick because it is a little patchy. Time for lashes. Here's what my eyes look like with lashes on the left versus without them on the right. I forget what the name of the lashes were, but I know they were from Koko lashes. And that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below, let me know if you'd like me to do any other Tim Burton characters. And I will see you guys all in my next video. Thank you so much. Love you all. Bye.